Hey everyone, welcome to Fireside Chat. Here we are again. I'm Susie Edwards, and alongside my coaching partner, Angie Robertson, and together we're SEAR. And we coach coaches and helping professionals, and we're building the community that we wish we had. So, this is where coaching gets real, and we're going to talk about community today. So, let's get into it. Angie.
Thank you for that introduction, Susie. I found an article when we were talking about SEAR and community. I did some research and I found an article which we'll link below that's on 20 reasons why coaches benefit from meeting with fellow coaches. And it was a Forbes article, so I always feel kind of like, when our thinking is along the lines of experts, I love that because I think, oh yeah, we thought that too. But it just got me thinking about why do community as helping professionals. And I wanted to plug a masterclass that we just recorded that will be coming out later in April. And that masterclass was on limiting beliefs. And the reason I want to plug it here is because it exemplifies one of the reasons why I love community, which is that I don't know everything. And we talked about our processes of dismantling limiting beliefs. And I was like, oh, yeah, wow, Susie's process is so interesting and is a little bit different from mine. And so there are definitely some things I'm going to consider, try on, and I would say upgrade my own process based on hearing her explain hers. So it's like, my brain is limited and there's so much out there. And I think meeting in community like we do helps me to become a better coach without feeling like I have to read everything and do everything alone. I can just come to our community and hear about the best things. So I'm going to start there. What do you think about that, Susie?
Yeah, I think the best ideas come from that whole cross pollination, right? So even from a nutritionist state of like what they do, their frameworks might unlock something for me or something coming from a financial coach, right? That could also help me design something for someone else too. And without that community, can stop getting curious and start getting a little bit comfortable in just your own set ways. And maybe you don't even practice anything outside of what you do systematically. So it's also a great way to challenge your own frameworks as well. That's the way
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. And I think that communities really help you sort of investigate how you're thinking about things. I know, like, as a younger coach, we did a lot of peer group work, Susie and I together. It's actually one of the reasons why we love SEAR and wanted to bring SEAR out to a broader audience because especially as a new coach, but even now, like I'm saying, I benefit from it now. It just had me test how I'm thinking. And when I would hear a problem or hear an issue that came up with someone else's client, I could sort of run through how would I handle that? And then compare it to how someone else handled it. And then also got to hear, from multiple people on how they handled it. And it was like, oh, wow, maybe that question would be really good to ask. Or maybe, I want to think about it this way. Maybe just turn the problem on its side and kind of reconsider something else there. So testing my own thinking of even how I saw an issue or even did I see the issue. I had that kind of realization at times. I was like, "Oh, wow, I wasn't gonna go down that trail." Just sort of broadened or expanded even how I looked at things and approached things, not even from just a systematic perspective of, like, what my method was, but, like, am I even seeing things and how someone approaching it? So, that's also another benefit, I think, of community.
Totally. And I think coaching is kind of a solo sport by design, right? You're the expert in the room. You're always the expert in the room almost, right? So, which means like you rarely get to be the student or have someone else that you can learn from in the room. So I think that that really helps me at least when I do meet with a more coaches, right? To hear, like you were saying, how they might handle a situation. I feel like, oh wow, like I'm the student here. I get to really lean in and learn how Angie does this. And I love what she's saying. Never even thought about trying that. Like I'm taking notes, and then gonna go give it a try myself. And also, like I'm saying, like the coaching is a solo sport. How did I think of that? I kind of like it that I said that. But basically, it's
It's
lonely.
true.
right? It's also like a lonely job, right? So you hold space for everyone else's stuff, but then where do you process your stuff, right? So I think even as coaches, it's really nice when we meet together with other helping professionals where you get to be coached too, because everybody seems to have like everyone's also asking you, so wait, what are your goals? Are you clear on that? Wait, is that getting in your way? And I love getting that sort of feedback from my coach helping professional friends too. So I feel like when I'm in a room full of coaches, I get the space to process some of my things too. So
Yeah, no, I love that. And I will say that I think that's also a reason why maybe you want to do group coaching with clients. This
mhm,
applies to them too, which is it's the me too sort of feeling like, okay, I'm not so alone. Okay, yeah, I'm not the only one that feels that way or thinks that way or is having that experience. I know that when I do that with clients too, like for example, with our Monday weekly accountability meetings that we talk about in other fireside chats and on other blogs, that it's so fun to just have other people sort of be in the game with you. And I think that that's, we are so appreciative of helping professionals and the job that we're all out there doing on the individual level, that this is a way for helping professionals to come together and sort of support each other, really collaborate on common issues, struggles, wins. It's so good for wins as well. It's just good in general to be in community with people. I love it, and it's why we did SEAR. I
100%.
don't
And I just
know.
want to add in there too, like I love what you said, and that had me thinking about even referrals and opportunities. Like I feel like I do get a lot of referrals from my coaching friends as well because they might not have that expertise in one area that I may, and I feel the same way about someone else. So there's a lot of collaboration in that way too. And I also feel like when I'm in the community and I hear where other coaches are struggling, like that actually is quite nice too. It's like, oh, I'm not by myself. I'm not in this little vacuum all by myself, thinking that I'm the only one experiencing the toughs and the wins, the tough stuff and the wins. But that has been helpful to me because it normalizes the business struggle. On
Oh, yeah. So this is our plug for community. We think you should get a community. If you are looking for a community, we'd love for you to join ours here. We are here for you. We have a lot of great things going on. And we'll link to the blog, which also talks about how community helps you live longer. So join us
Yes,
for
and if
many
any of
years
this yes, for all the years. And if any of this resonated with you, can you please like, subscribe, and we will see you next time
or in the community.
in the community. Yes.